With news that M&S are going to be releasing their own version of a Pistachio Kunafa chocolate bar. If you're interested, it's going to be coming out on the 23rd of April. Is there ever going to be an end to this viral flavour? So what is Pistachio Kunafa? So it's a Middle Eastern dessert which has the kunafa, which is like shredded pastry, a sweet cheese filling and crushed pistachios. Now, there's been various, in terms of the desserts that have come out of this, there's been chocolates mainly, but I've also seen bakers encompass it into their range as well. So I've seen blondies, brownies, cake slices, even biscuits. My experience of buying a product, a pistachio kunafa product, it was a cake bar and it was on TikTok. Now, don't down it because it was on TikTok. I bought lots of good things on TikTok, but I bought this cake bar. So there was a layer of chocolate cake, and on top of the chocolate cake, there was pistachio kunafa, and the whole thing was wrapped in chocolate. So it was a chocolate cake bar. And it was probably one of the worst things I've eaten in terms that the chocolate wasn't tempered. So when I bit into it, it just kind of sort of fell apart. And it was so oily. It was so oily. And what's interesting is that all the people that had reviewed this said how amazing it was. And I'm thinking, you must be paid, you must have been paid, or it must have been a commission because it was horrible. So that's been my experience, which is probably why maybe I'm a bit anti it, because my experience of it wasn't good. And I haven't tried anything else with it because I'm just sort of completely overwhelmed with, there's so many products and it's just so much. And I just think it's just too much. It's just too much. It doesn't seem like the craze is dying down. Recently, Lidl launched a pistachio kunafa chocolate bar, and there were literally queues for it. And I saw something on TikTok where people were like fighting for it. And I'm just like, we got to this stage now where we're queuing up for things and creating a riot over it. Consumerism maybe is gone a bit too far. I've actually seen these the little version, because it's a lot cheaper. It's like £3.99. Lindt have got their own version, which is like £10, and people are like, God, that's so much, £10 for a chocolate bar. I mean, it is, isn't it? £10 for a chocolate bar. So obviously when the little version came out, people were just all on it. I've seen the little bar on eBay when I was researching for this video, on eBay for like £13. So people are buying them because you can't, I think at the moment they're sold out, you can't buy them. So they retail at £3.99 and people are selling them on eBay for £13 and people are buying them. And this is the thing with like these things, when they, something like this, they're popular, people are not buying it to try and enjoy, they're buying it because they want to make a profit. And I'm like, can I hate on that? Probably not. Probably not. So in conclusion, this is a bit of a tongue-in-cheek video. I mean, I've said, you know, the title is I Hate Pistachio Kunafa. Maybe hate's a strong word, but I think I get trends happen. But this one just seems to be going on and on and on, and nothing's kind of taking it over. And then, you know, a baker, and I'm not hating on bakers jumping on the trend, because when there's something that's trendy, you want a piece of the market, and I completely understand that. But when I see another baker who hasn't jumped on the trend saying, oh, here's a pistachio kunafa, I just switch off now because I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of seeing it. And as someone who likes pistachio in general, even pistachio I'm getting a bit about, because it's just everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. So I'm waiting for the new trend. It's time for the new trend. Let me know in the comments if you're a fan of pistachio kunafa, and what do you think the new trend will be, because at some point there will be a new trend. Until next time, cake lovers.